All right, for number 1 here, we want to just plug in a 4 for our x values. So that means we have 8 minus 4 minus 4 squared. This is our f of 4. So we have 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 squared is 16, and 4 minus 16 is 12. For number 2, we need to find the slope, so we need to use our slope formula. So before we do that, let's label our points, x1, y1, and x2, y2. And now we're ready to go and use our formula. It's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's going to be 0 minus 7 over negative 1 minus 5. So that's going to be negative 7 over negative 6, or just 7/6. And then number 3 wants us to use the prediction equation to find out how many members the club should expect in its 5th year. So y equal to 1.25, we're going to plug in an x equal to 5. So times 5 here, plus 10. So we multiply there, 1.25 times 5 is 6.25, plus 10. And that gets us a y value of 16.25. So they can expect to either have 16 or 17 members, not students. And there we go. So today we're going to see some vocabulary words: break-even point, system of equations, consistent, inconsistent, system of inequalities, ordered triple, independent, dependent, substitution, and elimination method. We're looking at systems of equations today. So this first problem, we're going to solve it by using the table. So we're going to complete the table. And I'm just going to throw some points into our table for us to use. So we're going to use 0, 1, and 3, just to see if those give us our solution. So first thing we need to do after that is we need to rewrite our equations into y equal mx plus b form, our slope-intercept form. So that's going to be y equal to negative x plus 3 and y equal to negative, that's already negative, so it's positive 2x, minus 6. So now we need to plug these 3 numbers we chose into our equation. I'll rewrite these in a different color. 0, 1, and 3. So we plug in a 0 for the first one, negative 0, 0. So that's just 0 minus or plus 3. So that's 3. So our first point is at 0, 3. For y2, we plug in a 0. It's going to be 2 times 0 minus 6. Write that a little bit smaller. So that's going to be 2 minus 6, or negative 4. So that one is at 0, negative 4. Those 2 points aren't the same, so that's not our solution. So we got to keep going. Plug in a 1. Negative 1 plus 3 is 2. So our first one is at 1, 2. And then the second one, 2 times 1 minus 6 gets us, actually the first one is wrong. Oops. It's not 0, negative 4. Because 0 times 2 is 0, so 0 minus 6 is negative 6. My bad on that. 0, negative 6. Still not the right answer. This one's 2 minus 6, or negative 4. So at 1, negative 4. And now we're ready to go for the next one. We got negative 3 plus 3, which is 0. So that one is at 3, 0. And then 2 times 3 minus 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. And we got our like point, 3, 0. So our solution is at 3, 0. For number 2 here, we want to solve the system of equations by graphing. So again, we want this to be in slope-intercept form, so y equal mx plus b. So again, we're going to subtract x on the first one. I'm going to do this one in red, second one in blue. So we have negative 2y equal to a negative x. The 0 doesn't do anything. And then we just divide both sides by negative 2. So we have y equal to positive 1/2 x. For the other one, pretty simple here. We just move the x over, so it's y equal to negative x plus 6. Now we're ready to graph. So for the red one, our y-intercept is 0. Our slope is 1/2, so we go up 1 to the right, 2. And down 1 to the left, 2. Connect our points, and there's our line. For the blue one, y-intercept is 6. And our slope is negative 1, so we're going to go down 1 to the right, 1. Connect our points. And then the point where they cross is our solution. It's at 4, 2. So our solution is at 4, 2. The next one, same idea, but now it says to describe them as consistent and independent, consistent and dependent, or inconsistent. So those are just some fancy words to mean what we already know. So consistent and independent means there is one solution. Consistent and independent, or dependent, sorry. Forgot which one I had already done. Means that there are infinite solutions. And then inconsistent is no solution. So again, here we want to change these into slope-intercept form. So the first one, we're going to just subtract x from both sides. So we have negative y equal to negative x plus 5. Can't have a negative y, so we just change the sign of everything. Y is equal to positive x minus 5 now. For the second one, again, we're going to move x over, so we have 2y equal to negative x minus 4. And we divide everything by 2. So we have y equal to negative 1/2 x minus 2. So now, looking at this, I can tell right now that because I have two equations with two different slopes, and that means they are not parallel, and that means they are going to intersect. So I know already that my solution is consistent and independent. But now I want to get my solution. So I'm going to graph. So our first one, y-intercept is negative 5. Slope is 1. The second one, y-intercept is negative 2. Slope is negative 1/2. So our solution is down here at 2, negative 3. And there we go. The next one's for you guys to try.